Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin here, and I wanted to shoot this quick training for you before we actually begin the master class, just to kind of show you what's possible. Okay, so this is the case study on how we generated over $9,000 in 3 days from our own course. Okay, now some of the ideas I'm going to be sharing with you are just ideas that we figured out through trial and error, just so many different ways to be able to sell a course. But what you're going to find is that most of the strategies out there, most of the things that are being taught really overwhelm you in the process. Okay. So we're going to talk about how to make those things really easy and how to strategize in creating a course. Because once you create a course and you get your course out there to the world, magic starts to happen, and you're going to find that most of these strategies that, that we're going to really be showing you, you can start to do this today. So the first idea that I want to embed in your mind, if you will, is that you can sell a course without creating it first. So many people think that when it comes down to creating courses, that they have to spend 30 days or they have to spend so much time trying to map out what it will look like to create a course. Okay, now when it comes down to creating a course, you're going to find that a lot of your students, a lot of the people that you're selling your course to, they want one thing. They want a end result. Okay, that's the one thing that they want. They want a end result. So a lot of people get caught up in trying to figure out, what's the best way to deliver it? How do I get all the ideas out of my head where I can communicate it in the most effective way possible? But if you have this end goal in mind, which is your end goal, okay, is to focus on what is the end result or what is the problem that your course is solving. Okay. Now, the best way to do that, okay, is that you get into this idea that you can actually sell a course without creating it. And there's two reasons you can do this. Okay. Number one is I call this the crowdfunding method. Okay. And it's when you understand this idea, then what you'll find is that you can create, one signature course, and we're going to talk about this in the masterclass, one signature course, but you can profit from it from three ways. So many people have 10 different courses, but you can have one signature course and you can profit three different ways. So number one is the crowdfunding method. Number two is why overwhelming your prospects actually results in lower sales. And what that means is that, again, people are they're so fascinated with, I need 20 different videos or I need 40 different videos, and you want to provide a lot of value, but the focal point of what you want to do really comes down to giving your prospects enough information that they really don't feel overwhelmed. You're not overloading them with 20 videos. So we call this dripping, okay, which means that every single week you can have a boot camp. And what you can do is you can kind of create the product along the way. So you don't necessarily need to have all the product ready, all the product done, because people don't want that anyway. There's actually statistics out there that shows that with information products, a lot of people refund based on how much information, how much overload they have. So if you're giving them one training module at a time, that actually is going to help you increase your sales. Now, here's another thing. Okay, what that means is all you have to do is create one module a week and help people along the way. Okay, now think about this. I want you to think about crowdsourcing for a second. This is actually a book, a random book that I found. Okay, and as you can see, this did $12,365 in pre-sales. Okay, now what that means is this product is not being shipped to people. It's not ready yet. So why would people go and spend money before they get the product? And it's really for a couple different reasons. It's because they believe in an idea. They want the result. They want the feeling of what the product will actually provide to them. Okay. So when you're thinking about crowdsourcing, I want you to think about, if you go to all the different crowdsourcing sites, a lot of these products are not even ready yet for months and sometimes years. Like, think about this. This book, this is just a book, okay? This book is not going to be delivered up until October of 2018. I don't know if when you're viewing this video, but this is not going to be delivered until October of 2018. So that's like, that's months and months and months away, right? And so but people have already paid for it. So when you get this idea in your head that crowdsourcing isn't something about it. It's not just about selling a product and making sure it's perfect and it's all ready. It's really about providing value to people, getting people excited, and getting people to believe in your vision. So again, the next thing is to promote your pre-selling course, okay? That's the biggest thing, is to promote pre-selling your course, picking the vehicle in which, what you're going to use in actually selling your course. And we like to use the product launch sequence. And this is just, and you've probably seen this before, it's really just hosting a mini class, okay, registration class. And essentially your prospect goes through 4 videos and they get a series of emails where they're being driven back to these videos. And they're not just regular videos, okay? These are videos that are designed to indoctrinate your customer, bringing them closer to the end goal, which is buying your course. Okay, that is the premise of doing this. Okay, so you want to do that. Now, what do I do, to actually promote the course? How do I get traffic to that actual product sequence? Well, the number one way I do that is strategic partners. Okay, strategic partners. Now, you might be thinking, I don't know anyone or I don't have an audience, and it doesn't matter, because here's the truth. It doesn't matter, right? I just said that. It doesn't matter. Now, we were able to, in our first year, generate over $50,000 in product sales from strategic partnerships, okay? Now, we actually scaled that to $27,000 a month and even beyond. We've had courses that have sold over that and even helped our students do way beyond that, because what you need to understand about strategic partnerships is it's just about connecting. So what you just need to do is you need to just put yourself out there. And I'm going to show you some of these strategies on the actual masterclass where you can, put yourself out there. You can, get JVs excited, get people with email lists where they can actually mail out your product for you and you split the profits with them, but it didn't cost you anything. Okay, so that is one of the biggest ways that you're able to accomplish this, is to have strategic partnerships. Okay, so here's the biggest thing, okay, like just kind of the takeaway. Focusing your time on creating a product that solves a huge pressing problem is going to be where your focus should be. Once you understand the end goal and you can create that success path for your students, then this is going to really be game changing for you. Number 2 is you want to focus on creating engagement in your course to keep them engaged, keep them excited about what's to come. And then, some of the other things we're going to be covering in the actual masterclass, which is why you want to make sure that you jump on. There's a lot of people, they view trainings, they sign up for trainings, they never show up. But I want this to be successful for you. I want this to really be game changing for you. And so make sure that, whenever you signed up for this master class, that you make sure that you attend live, put it on your calendar, set reminders, because I'm going to be going over how you can actually create a game-changing, in-demand course. So this is Justin Burns, and I look forward to seeing you on the training.